take the owner's credit card of this company. He won't take money. He won't take a check. Nothing.
Welcome, drivers. We have another unfortunate story today that's involving your favorite towing company, A1 Towing out of Memphis, Tennessee. It was a testament of wills between the female driver and the towing company. Unfortunately, the young lady was kind of tired, and she said she knew that she had to pay for the parking, but she figured that she was going to pay, but it wasn't going to be right away. So unfortunately, she went to sleep, and she woke up with a loud banging on the door, per usual. And guess who was there? None other than your favorite towing company out of Memphis, Tennessee.
By A1's Towing and Hauling Company.
Yes, sir. They put a boot on the truck, told her that she has about 30 minutes to pay them about $200. Unfortunately, according to her, they didn't want to take the money. They didn't want to take no credit cards. They didn't even want to take a EFS check. All because it was too late, that the tow truck was already on the way. Let's get into this story, courtesy of News 3 out of Memphis, Tennessee.
I swear on the Bible, I have never in my life been through this.
Shirley Holland says she's locked herself in her truck at a truck stop at the intersection of East Shelby Drive and Mendenhall. She says she's staying inside the 18-wheeler in order to prevent it from being towed by A1's Towing and Hauling Company. We tried to talk face-to-face with Holland, but security on the lot told us we were trespassing on private property. Therefore, we could only talk to Holland by phone from the sidewalk.
He won't take any of my credit cards. He won't take the owner's credit card of this company. He won't take money. He won't take a check. Nothing. He's going to tow it so he can take everything you got.
She says she parked in the lot at 8 p.m. Thursday night and admits she didn't pay the parking fee. According to a sign posted on the side of the building, all payments are due immediately after parking. The sign goes on to say all violators will be towed and booted at owner's expense. Holland says she fell asleep but was awakened by a man telling her he booted her truck, and in order to remove it, she would have to pay $275 fast.
Giving me 25 minutes at 3:30 in the morning to fix it. Oh, you can't fix it. It's too late now. The tow truck's going to tow your truck.
She says after multiple attempts to pay through the parking app, her card, as well as the company card, were declined. Afraid her truck would be towed if she got out to get cash, she stayed in the truck.
At this point, it's a battle of the wills. See who's going to hang in here the longest.
This is the latest incident involving A1's Towing and Hauling. Gene Sweeney with Church Transportation and Logistics, the company that owns the truck, says his company has had other run-ins with A1's Towing. He acknowledges, however, his driver should have paid when she first parked on the lot.
We deserve to be held accountable, but we need to be held accountable to the standards that are in place and in place by the city.
Reporting in South Memphis, Kwame Wilborn, WREG, News Channel 3.
All right, driver. So there you have it, man. There you have it. It is, it's unfortunate that we're truck drivers and we got so much additional stress that we have to attend with, not only with driving, but even at the end of the day when we're so tired, we're so beat. I mean, 11 hours a day, you beat, you're tired, you just want to go to sleep, you just want to rest those rusty bones for a little bit, only to be accosted by these raggedy ass companies that's calling themselves doing some type of service for these so-called truck stops.
Somebody here call for a tow truck?
Tow truck?
Oh, it's unfortunate. I mean, I've been in that situation. I'm sure you've been in that situation. It's crazy. Now, I don't have a problem paying for parking, especially if it's private property. It's that owner's right to charge whatever he wants in case somebody wants to park on his property overnight. It's also his prerogative to enlist a towing company for drivers that illegally parks on their private property.
Stop! Who dares to tow the van of the living Christ?
The city of New York, Tarzan. 50 for the violation, 75 for the toll, and $20 a day for storage.
Thank you, officer.
If you just happen to leave your truck there for a couple of days and you're not supposed to, then it's in that owner's right to have a tow truck company to come and snatch it up. According to that driver, she said, and you guys heard, that he won't take the credit cards, he won't take cash, he won't take the company credit card or the EFS check. I mean, she's ready to pay. She's ready to take accountability. What is the problem here? I have a credit card. I'm ready to pay. Ain't that what you want? Ain't that what you want? No, that's not what they want. They only give you that little 30-minute grace period so they can charge you more when they hook up the truck and tow it to their yard. So that $250 boot cost is now a cool $4,000. The company paid the next day because, of course, this happened on the weekend and they didn't get a chance to get down there until that Monday to pay a cool $4,000.
No more wasting time. Let's get it.
But as you guys know, that this is the same ill company out there that was up under investigations. This is also the same company that had charges against at least 5 guys for assault. It's also the same company that's out in Arkansas. I'm not sure if it's the same company that's out in Arkansas, but it says
A1's Towing and Hauling Company.
Boot license is suspended in Arkansas. A Memphis, Tennessee
A1's Towing and Hauling Company.
license to boot vehicles in Arkansas has been suspended for 60 days. The Arkansas Towing Recovering Board took the action in August following the complaints of several truck drivers who said that they been illegally booted and towed from the same unmanned truck stop in West Memphis.
By A1's Towing and Hauling Company.
Was also fined $500 in order to pay back one of the truck drivers $2,800. They say they received 9 complaints against them since they opened up their license back in February. Last month, the city of Memphis Permit Department has begun an investigation of
by A1's Towing and Hauling Company.
After they received nearly a dozen complaints against A1 from truckers over the last year.
What's the problem? We need a tow. Well, I'd like to help you guys out, but I'm on another call. We need a tow now. Always got time for a badge.
So drivers, I mean, what do you think? I mean, I know you guys feel some kind of way. I mean, I know I would. If I was being illegally booted and illegally towed, if you roll up into a truck stop or into a private property for that matter, and let's just say you just so happen didn't see the sign.
Just don't hurt me. A parking boot? Why do I have a parking boot on? What's going on here, please?
that's not your fault, because number one, the area that you might be going into probably might be dark, and the sign is probably might be in one of those dark corners. So you wouldn't even know until after you get booted. And then when you get booted, you wouldn't even get a chance to say, hey, my fault, I didn't know. It's all about the money. It's all about capitalism. I know a lot of you guys is going to say it's all about taking advantage. I feel you if you feel that way.
When a defendant has no lawyer, the court will assign one to him. Hey, anyone want to be his lawyer?
Questions, comments. Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. What do you drivers think? Have you had any issues with
by A1’s Towing and Hauling Company
out of Memphis, Tennessee? If so, we would love to hear your story. Reach out to us by Gmail. That's lockoutmenpodcastguest at gmail.com. Let's get together and get the conversation started. Subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Big G's got it locked, boy. Want you to love me all night, yeah, take me down. Want you to make me real wet, yeah, swim around. Want you to take it like a G,